Now, normally I don't cover news like this in particular because it never really like that big of a deal, but this one in particular I see is a humongous deal. Now, in case you don't know, a lot of the series that you love or may love aren't all under the same branch. It's not like all anime and manga come from one company in particular. There's different publishers, different magazines. The major publishers in particular are Kodansha, Shueisha, and Shogakukan. There's a couple of other ones, but those are the ones that I'm mainly familiar with.
Whether Facebook, Twitter, or the two, make sure to steer clear, cause I'm coming through like...
The battle series that come from Shogakukan is like Magi. The series that come from Kodansha are like Fairy Tail and Seven Deadly Sins. And then the Shueisha titles are the Naruto's, One Piece's, and Bleach and stuff like that. So they're separate, but for the first time that I can remember, since I've been doing this at the very least in the last 10 years, and I don't know if they've done this before, they are doing a merged issue of magazines. Now, I know that there's some sort of change that's happening. I believe now they're in Jump in particular, they're calling it the Reiwa era, but I've never seen these magazines join up like this. To my knowledge, they've been competitors since the beginning of time, since these magazines started, and in particular, two publishers, Kodansha and Shueisha, have decided for this joint issue to merge together and put this big magazine together. And why this is big news is that this means that they're in a better relationship. They're in a better space to the fact that they will do things like that. And if that's the case, we might be seeing huge things in the video game realm in terms of things like characters crossing over, where we could see Natsu from Fairy Tail and Meliodas from the Seven Deadly Sins crossing over with Luffy, Naruto, Deku, Asta, Goku. All of those characters. We could have Attack on Titan characters coming in because Kodansha has huge titles like Attack on Titan, Fairy Tail, the Seven Deadly Sins, things like that. And of course, Jump and Shueisha, they have, again, the big Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, you know, all of those, Reborn and things like that. So to see that they're doing this is the beginning steps to hopefully one day. I don't want these companies to completely merge, because then, like, let's just say Shueisha buys out Kodansha, or they go under their umbrella, or Weekly Shonen Magazine links up with Weekly Shonen Jump permanently. I feel as though some of the series would lose the individuality, but at the very least, on a franchise standpoint and a marketing standpoint and video games and crossovers, we could have crossover anime episodes, we could have crossover manga, we could have crossover video games with these characters, and it could actually be something really big. We've seen throughout the years where they've been a little bit more comfortable with doing crossovers in and of themselves, because for the longest time they wouldn't even have, like, you know, characters inverse crossover, minus like some DS games and 3DS games. It wasn't on a big scale. With Jump Force and the amount of money put behind it, where we have Naruto, Luffy, Goku, all of these characters, they've slowly but surely accepted the idea, at the very least Shueisha and Shonen Jump and them, of, hey, we could have crossovers. The fans love that stuff. Now with something like this could be the first steps again in seeing stuff like the Attack on Titan Colossal Titan fighting Goku in a video game. That could be a boss battle, something like that. And have a crossover game like Jump Force 2, this time having these two series collide, and hopefully being a game that everybody would actually really like, because people really hate Jump Force, whatever. But the point being, this is legendary, and I wanted to cover it. Let's read the article and find out more about this, but we could be seeing big things coming really soon with a lot of the series that we love. Shonen Jump Shonen Magazine fuse into single 264 page 13 centimeter wide issue. I'm not sure this is what they meant when they said Shonen Jump and Shonen Magazine carry some of the biggest manga titles. Publishers Shueisha and Kodansha have merged their magazines for one truly gigantic issue as part of the joint Shonen Jumaga Gakuen project. The commemorative issue includes two 264 total page with a 13 centimeter wide spine. Inside are opening chapters for 44 individual manga series from Weekly Shonen Jump and Weekly Shonen Magazine. Shit, on the cover alone, I'm blown away, yo. They got Eden Zero, they got Nanatsu no Taizai, aka the Seven Deadly Sins, they got Deku, they got Haikyuu, Black Clover, then there's a couple other series. I'm not too familiar with Shonen Magazine stuff, but just seeing alone Meliodas and Deku on the same thing, and this is an official thing, this is freaking crazy. They even got Dr. Stone chapters. An even larger version is available to read online. The digital version includes the first chapter of 71 manga series, including series from Kodansha's Besatsu Shonen magazine, so probably Attack on Titan is in there as well. A total of 120 characters from the magazine will appear in a 30-meter advertisement in Shibuya Station from May 6th to 12th. I'm not even gonna lie, that is a collector's item right there. I need to get my hands on that. That is freaking incredible. That is one of the first times that, in my memory at the very least since I've been doing this, that they did something really awesome like this, and this could be the baby steps to them having a better relationship. You know, Kodansha and Shueisha, and then maybe eventually Shogakukan, we could have where I still want them to be their own things because competition is healthy and good. We won't eventually get stale. But now we can have crossovers and all of them will benefit. We put Goku, Naruto, Luffy next to Natsu, Meliodas, the Colossal Titan. You know, we could just have so many different crossovers, Tokyo Ghoul, so many things. Now that they're being open-minded to it, we're seeing the market expanding. And something like this is very, very freaking awesome. And that's why I wanted to bring it to you guys' attention that for the first time at the very least in a while, I don't know if this is ever, but there's a joint magazine combination, which could mean big things. I hope it doesn't mean bad things. I hope it doesn't mean that one of the companies is outdoing the other to the point where the other one might submit. I hope it's not that case. I hope it's more so a healthy combination of like, you got big popular series, we got big popular series, let's combine, work together to make these series even more popular and spread it more, because as popular as anime and manga is, it could always get even bigger, which always means more merchandise for us and a great thing. Honestly, I'm really freaking excited about this. I need to import this. I hope they do this over here in America, because too, you got to think, Shonen Jump right now is in a very good spot in terms of magazines transitioning digitally because of their app. Kodansha don't really got that in the West. Who's really looking for the Kodansha app? You know what I'm saying? I don't know about in Japan, but at the very least over here, there ain't no Kodansha Weekly Shonen Magazine app. There's the Shonen Jump one. Let's work together, company-wise, and build something even bigger. That's just my 2 cents on it. I just hope it doesn't mean that anybody's like preparing for a buyout and this is just testing the waters because they already did it, because that would be terrible. I don't want that. I want the magazines to be healthy competitors and be bigger and grander working together. Why not? You know what I'm saying? We could have the Marvel Universe type of effect of movies over here, even if it's just anime. Like, I don't care. We don't need to do live action. Let's get anime crossover movies. Fairy Tail meets One Piece, things like that, even though One Piece fans will go crazy mad or whatever, but you get the whole drift. Kind of curious what you guys think about this. Are you excited about this? Do you think this could possibly mean big things for the future where we could get crossover video games of, you know, Attack on Titan meets One Piece, Fairy Tail meets Bleach, things like that? Or you think this is just going to be a one-time thing? I mean, even if it's a one-time thing, it's cool and it shows that maybe we're getting to a better place where they can work together and spread. Anime and manga throughout the years, there's always problems and, you know, the market is going down in this avenue or that avenue. Working together, it can make shonen anime and manga even bigger and grander. I'm all for that. That's been my mission on here since the beginning of starting this channel. But that's all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram. Hit the bell to get all notifications. I'd appreciate it if you do, because YouTube don't really be sending out notifications, but if you hit that bell and I believe you click it twice to get all notifications, you'll be filled in whenever I drop a video. I don't drop too often. And if you want to follow any of my other social media, links of course in the description below. I'm Forever World, and as always people, have an awesome day, and remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day. Can't forget the music though. Hold on, let me play y'all a little something.
Make sure your next move is your best move. Feeling smothered, I guess less. But always remember, no matter the weather, I was October through to September. Whenever you needed, whatever you needed. Every girl hated is how you were treated. Gave you the town, gave you the city. No one would do what I did with a pity.